Good morning. My name's Littlestone from forexflow.live. We start this shorter week this week after the long weekend in a lot of countries with a bit of optimism coming back into the markets. We're seeing, more talk about this, the virus, lockdowns, maybe conditions being eased somewhat, economies reopening, things starting to get back to some sort of normality. Early steps indeed, but that's helping to give the market a boost. We're also seeing a slight flattening of the curve in the numbers of virus cases coming in again, adding to the positivity that we're seeing so far today as markets come back online. Now, a lot of this is perhaps, we often see the market getting ahead of itself. So we're here not quite ready to start saying, yep, things are on the up now, it's the end of the virus, the trajectory is going down and everything's getting back to normal in a couple of weeks. Obviously, we hope that's the case, but reality says that it's going to be a bit more of a longer drawn out process than perhaps the market might start to believe. But it is what it is, and markets are going to react. They can only go one way, up or down. So if the news is starting to show a bit of more positivity, then up we go on things like risk. Now, one of the charts I'm looking at today is Euro versus Sterling. The pound has been one that got a good wallop when fear was at its worst, and I started buying into the pound much of these lower levels. I was buying cable from 120 down to sort of 115. My trailing stop got hit on that the other week at 122.50. I did have a little bit of a mistake there. I was going to do half my stop at 122.50 and half my stop at 121.50, but ended up putting it all at the same level. So that got stopped out, and we've seen that rebound in cable. But Euro Sterling, we're seeing this the bearishness in the euro continue, and that's obviously helping to boost the pound. I was also short this from sort of 94.67, I think, various levels down to 91. So I'm in a good position here at the moment, and I'm looking to take some more profit down in towards the low 86s, perhaps, if we get down there. Now, I'm not too sure even myself why the pound has been so strong. Obviously, as we say, we had that big, massive dip, so some bounce back was likely. But even this has caught me off guard, cable up into 126, up towards 126. We've been in the high 125s. So it's been a pretty strong bounce back. And the UK, again, is showing these signs of a potentially flattening curve, but we're heading for a further lockdown here, or extension of the lockdown. So really, it's all looking positive for the pound right now. But again, I still don't know how long that's going to last. So looking at the chart quickly, again, the Euro Sterling chart, we can see we're getting down into this area that's got a bit more traffic down here, back to sort of the pre-virus levels. That's where things might start to even out a bit more. We might sort of hit a consolidation period. Now, on the other side of the coin, we're looking at US dollar, and dollar yen is another pair to look at here. We're seeing a lot of weakness coming back into the dollar. So again, it's what's happening there. Is it the virus? Because there's still obviously cases increasing over there. But again, Trump saying that he could ease lockdown measures or get the economy back up and running. But we're seeing the dollar pressured. Now, it could be that we're just about starting to see the mix around of sort of the central bank measures that are coming in. Perhaps we're now seeing all these easy measures starting to feel their way into the currencies as the market tends to look a bit further forward. So we could be seeing that basically the Fed have thrown the kitchen sink at this. All this easing is now going to start pressuring the dollar. So that's something we're looking at into this week, and see how far that progresses. Keep your eyes peeled, as they say, and keep your stops tight, and we'll see how this week develops. Good luck.